Alrighty. Should have made me a sandwich before I started this. Sure, if I jump back there and make me one, then somebody will come on. You watch. Well, I'm going to try to make that sandwich and see who shows up while I'm making the sandwich. Oh. Yeah, somebody made it in. You gotta wait a minute. Making me a sandwich. Should have done this before I started the video, but I didn't do it. These open here things. Bad word, bad word. I'm thinking of a bad word. Grr.
In a quarter mile, turn right on Commerce Avenue.
I ain't gonna do it. There we go. I'll be with y'all in a minute. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Let's see who we got here. Sign cutter, what's up? Yeah, it's been one of them mornings I ain't had a chance to grab a bite. Should have done it before I went live and didn't think about it. So, what up, JJ? And Jim done? If I can't do it, you don't stand a chance, son. I put these rascals in places that would make a good driver nervous. So if I can't do it, it can't be done. Oh, and that ain't conceited, that's the truth. And his whole line about having a dozen plus trucks back in there, he's full of bull. These ditches and stuff would have been all tore up. If he had trucks in there, they was straight trucks, day cabs. It damn sure wasn't no road truck. Morning, Mitch. What up, say what? Jason? Bye. This ain't bologna, this is salami. Y'all hit that like button for me up there now. Uh-huh. Oh boy, grocery shopping. You're taking me with you. Cool. Well, I was going to keep it. I hate parking up on these little side roads. Luckily, they've got enough room to see me. I had my four ways on, but damn, they got noisy. Well, cool, Jim. Thank you. Parallel parking ain't that bad. Well, the owner of the company wound up calling me. But he's the kind of guy, he knows his drivers, and he knows if I can't put it in there, it's not a good situation. Well, he basically called me to tell me, Joe, it's your call. If you can't get it down that without damage to our equipment or other stuff, tell them to unload you in the street. I said, that's what I done. Oh, and it's good to have the competence of the owner, of the main boss. Morning, Carlos. Don't start picking on Jim Dunn now. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's just the sunlight and stuff that's here where I'm at. Still need some of y'all hit that like button. 13 people and 5 likes. What up with that? Salami. Kato salami. Huh. I took my morning meds and didn't eat anything with them, so my stomach was starting to bother me. So now y'all see that Jim Dunn is the exact reason why I've got Little Joe making up that other shirt. One that says, I thought I was going to like you, but I can change my mind. I appreciate it, Mitch. How y'all been doing, man? Mama keeping you lined out? Appreciate y'all tolerating me eating my sandwich. Usually when I'm up early, I'm trucking. Although I have done a couple of them real early videos or live streams. I got a couple people that when I was putting out more actual videos, that was their morning routine, was coffee and Papa Joe. What up, Jason? Yeah, this is a place up there close to our yard that we quit hauling their stuff, and I don't know why they have started hauling it again, because more times than not you end up in a situation like I did. You go to construction sites, and the majority of it has been government housing, which is on little skinny back roads like this. If you look at that video where I'm showing me parked, I'm over on the dirt. The driver's side's over on the dirt. You know, so there ain't no room here. It just irritates me how that old boy trying to tell me how there's been so many drivers back down at Hogwash. So, ain't buying it. So now we'll see how long it takes them to get me unloaded. Oh, y'all ain't very chatty this morning. Sign Cutter, I read your comment you made. That was a pretty long one. I can't believe you did all that typing with only a couple of misspelled words in there. But I liked your comment. And I do appreciate the experience and your opinion that came with it. Oh no, it was, you know, instead of no N-O, it spelled it K-N-O-W. I know what that is. That's spell check nonsense. So, you hear their machinery coming back up? I'm going to be here another hour or so, I'm sure. They are getting faster, but I can put you on that Jim Dunn list there, Carlos. Yeah. Well, what's bad is when you got somebody like me and I'm trying to spell it close enough that spell check will help, and it just starts laughing at you. I used to carry a dictionary with me back when I was a prison guard. Well, while I was in the Marine Corps too, 'cause I did barracks duty there. But I'd wind up having to write reports and stuff, and I'm the world's worst speller. Never did understand why they'd give you a Webster dictionary if you can't spell it to start with. And American English is one of the hardest languages to learn anyway. I still ain't learned it. Now, hillbilly, I got it down pat. Philippines, Subic Bay. That was back in the late 70s. What up, Joe? Now I try to stay south. Oh, I'll catch a little bit of it in northern Texas, Oklahoma. Cabinets. They're building some of that government housing, and we bring in the cabinets every once in a while. Oh wow, 88? Lord, I'd been long out of it by then. I went in 76 and got out in 80. I was in the Philippines 77 and 78. Uh-huh. I'm backing up here. I'd caught a couple. Missed a couple. Yeah. Yep. I was reading about them closing all them plants yesterday. I don't mind them closing the ones in Canada. That old boy ain't happy up there. I understand that they're trying to get up on technology and get ready for tomorrow's cars, but what about today's? Well, Patrick, you almost got your 20 years in, dude. I figured out quick, fast, and in a hurry it wasn't for me. So I did my time, got out. Yeah. Well, there was I didn't go in and read it. Seen a headline that popped up where it's affecting the business places. They're going to try to blame Trump. Morning, Kale. You sitting over there picking up your load in Chicago? You see my video this morning, Kale? It's the kind of fun stuff you gonna get sooner or later. Oh me, oh my. Another fun morning. One more trip heading back. Up in Arkansas. I can't look. Well, maybe I got on my GPS already. Oh, Magnolia. Magnolia, Arkansas. The prices of all them vehicles have gone stupid. Sitting here watching traffic. It's light traffic around here. Huh. They're on the border helping what? The caravan idiots? Well, you got to remember, Carlos, he don't know any different. If that's what he was trained in and that's what he gets assigned to him, he won't know no difference. What up, Razor Bear? Well, once again, that's taking care of anybody except the American people. Well, I was trying not to say that, sign cutter. I've dealt with too many unions out here trucking. So, and I've seen the unions mess up a lot of good stuff. What up, Bobby? I'm going to throw a plug in there about my t-shirts, folks. You need to go to any of the links on YouTube, Facebook, Patreon. We'll get Carlos to put a link on the description of this. Y'all need to go buy yourself one of my t-shirts for Christmas. Uh-huh. That's what they tell you, Kale. Well, it wasn't just GM. That was why I bought that Ford diesel. Because they didn't take the bailout. And boy, did I regret that. I am no longer any kind of fan of Ford. Morning, Jesse. How you doing, darling? Kale's still not home, so you're doing good, right? You know what? That construction guy pulled up a mailbox back there when he was trying to have me back in. He didn't put it back in the ground, and the mail truck's going by now. And I guarantee you they're not going to put it in the ground. But my fingerprints ain't on it. I'll try and tell him he didn't need to pull it up. What do you mean, Kale? Tired and cold? What you been doing? It ain't cold where y'all are from. You live in Hawaii, don't you? Yep. That's what I wound up with, and I didn't know any difference. Well, see, Razor Bear, that's part of the problem. That's what I told our safety guy when we got some with that nonsense. He's like, oh, after a while you won't even notice them. I said, then what damn good do they do? If they don't alert you, if you're so used to them you ignore them, what good is it other than another noisy background noise? And that nonsense, that collision nonsense in the front is ridiculous. It's snowing. Don't be giving my girlfriend grief. What up with you? Jesse, we got your back, honey. If he starts on you, we'll get him. You get him, girl. Huh. 7 radiators? Damn. Did they save room for the motor? The head mechanic with ours told me that there is a way you can go in and turn the volume down on that nonsense. It still activates, you just can't hear it. Grandma was riding with me when I first got that truck. We was out west. Had the cruise control on. We just shooting the bull, and all of a sudden it goes into a hard brake. And I got on the throttle. But she looked at me and she like, did you do that? And I said, nope. The truck did that? I said, yep. She's like, that could be dangerous in the wintertime. And I said, yep. Wasn't long after that, I told Larry he could have that truck back. But I was going to have to go if that's all he had. He's like, Joe, I've had people quit me for all kinds of reasons, but never for giving them a new truck. I said, if I wanted to drive a video game, Larry, I'd buy a Nintendo set. I ain't dealing with all that beeping, burping, and farting nonsense. Yeah, Kel. Send her a text back and tell her good morning. Yep. Don't know, don't care. I think they're taking one skylift load at a time back there to each apartment. Yeah, I'm at a point where I don't care. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, out of what they offered me on the phone, that's the only one I stood a chance of liking. Remember, it's all good until you hear the banjos. Now, how many of you even remember Deliverance? Boy, Bert sure was a young pup then. Uh-huh, you better call my girlfriend. Be careful out there. I heard it's snowing. Uh-huh. Don't worry, Cal. She's gonna send that present to me now. You ain't gotta worry about it. Well, we do miss you. I didn't know you was coming to Texas. Or is that California? You gonna come see me or you gonna go see Carlos? Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Another fun and exciting day in the world of trucking. Well, you come Oklahoma or Texas way, and maybe. I'm a hard rascal to catch, though. It's almost like I'm always on the move. There you go. Vacations are good. Uh-huh. You better get after it, Mitch. He's only got to wait a year. Then that's close enough to Christmas. He needs to take it over Christmas. Well, here they come for another load. This could take away. Or take a while. Alright, Cal, you be safe, man. Get to rolling. You're going to be late now. All right, sweetie. Oh, you wasn't talking to me. You were talking to Cal. My bad. I don't care if they are or not. What up, Chris? Actually, the two that I like is not made anymore. The Detroit 60 series was one of the best motors out there. And the Cat motors was one of the best ones out there. The Come Apart, or Cummings, we call it Come Apart, guess why? And the red-headed stepchild, today they've got so much of this modern electronics and pollution nonsense on it. That's why so many of them order their chassis without a motor. I can't think of what they call those. Glider kits. They order a glider kit, which is a new truck without a motor and driveline in it. And then they go find an old motor. And there are some of them old motors around to be had. You probably find the Detroit 60 series before you find anything of a reasonable price. But remember, then you got to have it rebuilt. But it should last you for a long time. Uh-huh. Actually, I've got the camera cut up where all I can do is see the top back there. That way I ain't got to hear him carrying on. And see, he was one of them drivers, he made his bed and then he never slept in it. He didn't live in his truck. He went home every night. Me, I live in this truck 5 or 6 days a week. Used to be days on end. Oh, don't slow down for a big truck on the side of the road and people unloading back there. Uh-huh. Don't try to cover up now, Carlos. Turning out to be a nice day up here. I ain't sure what temperature is, but it was down by freezing when I got up. Well, no, that's That's a lot of truth in that, Razor. The Volvo automatic is still one of the best ones out there. They've got their motor and transmission and the whole drive line synced out real good. So no, you are correct. Now, how popular it is, I don't care. The truth's the truth, whether it's popular or not. Uh-huh. Well, hopefully a good trucker atlas is on that. And you don't get a good trucker atlas at Walmart. You wind up having to get it either online or out of a truck stop. And the way you know it's a trucker atlas is you thumb through it, and it's going to give you a bunch of phone numbers for every state, for DOT and hazmat and all this stuff. It's going to give you low bridge clearances. Well, you grew up trucking. You know how to look at an atlas. What up, Sea Hill? Yep. Now, I'll tell you now, Jesse, don't buy the laminated copy. The laminated costs twice the money, and it will need to be updated before it ever wears out. It ain't worth it, in my opinion. Now, the large print, I like large print since I've gotten older. I didn't need that when I was younger. There you go. Well, it's hard to buy an older truck with a rebuilt engine. Most cases, you wind up buying the older truck, and then you rebuild an engine. I gotta step outside for a minute. Y'all talk amongst yourself. I won't be but a second or three. Oh, what'd I miss? If I can put these windows down, it's starting to get warm in here. Well, exactly. Exactly, Jess. He drove it. When he was ready to sell it, he sell it. And the next guy takes on the issues of upgrading. Raise the trucker fines on what? Yeah, I'll bet. Tell you something I'd like, sign cutter, being I don't go up your way anymore. I bought one, but I didn't get to get one for Grandma. They got them little bitty fishing poles for ice fishing. I need a little pink one for Grandma. If you got some place up there you can find one, let me know. I'll get you some money and let you buy it and send it down here for Grandma. I got mine. We had our bug out bags is what I got them for. And I can't remember exactly where I got mine at one of the little truck stops. But she thought it was a little toy, and then when I told her what it was really for, it just kind of blew her mind. Being a South Texas gal down by Corpus Christi, she ain't never experienced nothing like that up there. And I told her that would make a damn good fishing pole for our bug out bags. I got one, she's got one. So I can't help it, old jarhead. Cool. Alright, shoot me a email and I'll respond to you. Go to the About page, go to the bottom, there should be an email address down there. So shoot me an email or go on to Facebook, shoot me a message. And I appreciate the time and effort. I could give it to you right now. Well, you'd have to have an ink pen to write down the address. Well, it's easy stuff up there down where I'm from. We got them big old coast fishing poles and offshore fishing poles, and some of them look like a little tree. That blew me away when I lived on the island. Some of them reels and stuff them people got, poles and reels that they got for that offshore deep fishing, man, they put some money into that stuff. Now, old boy like me, I grew up on old Zebco 202 or 303, that kind of stuff. Now, they don't fit in a bug out bag worth a darn. No. Well, that's what I'm talking about, JJ, saltwater fishing. It's P.O. Box 529, Goodrich. It's one word, Goodrich, Goodrich, Texas. 77335. Just put Papa Joe on it. Our mail lady already knows. Well, that's what we mainly had, Jesse, was cane poles. And pretty much every year, if you looked under our house, you'd see the cane poles under there drying out, seasoning. Yep, 77335. Now, just to show you how absent-minded I am, I'm going to double check because I don't write me very often. Oh, they don't put it on our new license. That's right. I hate it when they started that nonsense. Right? The old boy I knew down there, he had a business just rebuilding the reels for them deep sea fishermen out there. I mean, his bill was bad enough. Damn, it's about time y'all come back for another one. This is gonna take a while. I've been here almost 4 hours now. And they just got past halfway. That's what I did, ran back there to take a peek. Alright, folks. I'm going to get off here and call Grandma and let her flirt with me a little bit. All that good stuff. Appreciate y'all stopping in and visiting. Y'all remember, good Lord loves you. So do I. Y'all have a blessed day now. Nah, I ain't going to get too many miles in. Y'all have a good one now. Bye.